Welcome to Lesson 18, Part 3. This is a variation on the running chip that we've just dealt with in the last two sections. When you find yourself playing a golf course like Woburn in the trees, you're often going to need a low shot. That running shot has to come out off various types of lies. The difficult one is when there's quite a lot of grass. You see, if I make a chip and run action, even going down the handle, the arc is quite wide and the grass is going to get in the way of the strike. What I need to do is adapt my sand iron. I'm going to take my sand iron, go through the normal routine of the chip, but I'm going to walk sideways. Can you see what happens? The sand iron becomes much stronger. It becomes more like a 7 or 8 iron, and the ball is now outside my right foot. But the beauty is my angle of attack is now steeper, so it means that I can get to the back of the ball. A minute ago with the 6 iron, I'd be catching the grass here, but by walking sideways, my hands go way, way ahead, and I've got to have the courage to turn the club face in. The club face looks really crazy shut. Well, it's crazy shut to the shaft, but it's square to the target. All I have to do is pull the ball forward to make it run. The ball comes out with 6 iron trajectory, but it has a little bit of check. That also works if you're going over a bunker with a low shot. You need the ball go over the bunker, under trees, and stop quickly. This is the shot to do it. Now, I call this the scrape shot. Now, why do you use the word scrape? Well, imagine a sharp knife on a potato. The blade would dig in. But if you keep the blade vertical, it scrapes the potato. So the sand iron, with normal 56 degrees aloft, yes, it could dig in. But when you move sideways, put the ball outside the right foot, you lean the shaft well forward. We've now got less loft. So you can see now, there's the scraping effect. The blade doesn't want to dig in, and you're able to pull the ball forward using the sand iron. The ball comes out with 6 iron loft with a little bit of check. So there you have it. That's called the Blacklock scrape shot. So, the Blacklock scrape shot has much more than one use. On tree iron courses, like the Marquis at Woburn, you have lots of silver birch and pine trees. And if your ball ends up close to them, you have a restricted backswing. Now, as I said earlier, when the grass is long, the straight face club presents a problem. There was an advantage in going to my left and turn the club face down with a sand iron. But also I get a benefit with the restricted backswing. This would be the normal sort of chip shot, it would get in my way to get the power. So what I've got to do is change clubs. So now the conventional swing, by walking forward, you can see the arc is much steeper and shorter. Okay, here we go. So there we have it. When you're in a tight squeeze with a restricted backswing, you can revert to the scrape shot once again. It's really helpful. The ball comes out low, a little bit of check, and then releases. If you play at Woburn, it becomes a stock shot. So to conclude Lesson 18, in the putts and the chips I've hit for you, I remember the 3 letters, D, P, and F. Decision, procedure, and feel. You've got to choose the right club for the job. Having chosen that club, you must go through your procedure, but then you're left with feel as the primary concern in all the shots I've given you. So we hit some one-handed putts, some two-handed putts, we hit some 5 iron chip and run shots, and we hit the Blacklock scrape shot. 4 different decisions, 4 different procedures, and the feel had to be right for every one. And how do you get good feel? There's only one way, and that's to practice the shots from lots of different places.